It's finally come time. Russ and Bella and I are gonna try this again and set off to do what we did about three and a half weeks ago before the coachman failed us. So here we go again. You ready to go? Are you driving this time? So yeah, you're too dang hard on transmissions. I'm driving from now on. It's been a long time since there was a dash cam in the van. Long time. Just saying. All right, we made it out here. We're just gonna jump forward today like we usually do. We just spent a day, didn't even unpack really to set up camp. I did get firewood, but we didn't have a fire. I bought the barbecue grill, but we didn't use it. Okay, I spent. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at me or with me?
With you.
Okay. All right. See, Bella doesn't do that to me. She doesn't. Anyway, yeah, we made it out here. Our first night stop here at Crooked Creek. It was pretty hot yesterday. We survived it. Cooled down. We had a nice evening. We just hung out and sat around. But I off and on, I kind of worked at it. You know, we haven't traveled in the van in 2 years, and yet you get the thing all packed was one thing, but actually going through the motions of using it and organizing it. I got a lot done last night. It took some doing, but we're probably 80–90% there. It's much better now, but it was a cluster, you know what, in there when we first got here. But I feel better now. We've kind of cycled through, went through the motions a couple times and got things put away better, so we're doing pretty good. All right, there they go. It's Sunday for us here. You probably won't see this till Monday. On the back of that flatbed, they have one of them old job site generators. It is loud. Yeah, it's not even a modern job site generator. It's an oldie. That thing's like crazy. Probably worse than his truck. All right, so we're only gonna it's probably only gonna be about a 10-day trip, maybe. I stopped and got firewood. Got wet last night. I didn't cover it. Okay. All that for $10 off a local guy. That's pretty dang reasonable for anybody that's ever bought wood at a campsite, campgrounds. That's a screaming good deal compared to. I had so much stuff thrown in here. It was so bad I actually threw this inside and got bark and splinters and stuff inside the van, which I spent a while last night cleaning that out. I had the gas grill back here. It's inside now. The gas cans, well, this might not be the best solution, but that's what's going to happen for now. They'll probably get shooken around a little extra back here, but it's extra gas for the generator. And yeah, I don't know where they're going to end up in the end, but for now, that's going to have to work. So yeah, so the gas grill and the gas cans were here, so at least now I got somewhere to put the firewood. Yeah, there was stuff just thrown in here. Yeah, the beanbag was up on a chair and the rest was totes. Just Bella could barely get up front. Everything's organized and getting put away. It's getting better. I still got some stuff over here to do, but yeah, we're getting there. It's feeling better. My camp shower. All right, I just use it to wash up, a little bit last night, my hands and face. A complete shower with it. You know what? After when we traveled in this thing 2 years ago, I swore I needed a camp shower. You know, one of them stand-up things. They're like a little tent. I have one. I've never put it up before, and man, that's going to be happening. Yeah, when we was out last time, oh man, I didn't realize it, but a heat wave was coming on, and my thought was, I'm just gonna shower before we start our trip, and then maybe at a campground or somewhere I'll just grab a shower here and there. But it was so hot, like it was the kind of weather where you need a shower every day because you're just sweating, and you can't go outside and do anything without sweating. And so I needed more showers than I planned, and I wasn't gonna stop at a campground every night. So yeah, And I kind of got, after a day or two, day 3 of that, I'm like, I can't stand myself. I'm like, I have to get one that I can just use. So I bought the shower thing, the tent thing. I've never put it up. I don't know. I'm not so concerned about putting it up. I'm concerned about putting it away. I think it's one of them things where you have to know a trick, and if it folds up just right to ever get it back in its package again. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be making use of this probably tomorrow, probably at our next stop maybe. I don't know yet. Our next stop, we're keeping this a low budget trip, so we're going to try to not do any campgrounds, although night 1 started with one. We're out of Crooked Creek. It's the $15 a night. That's budget friendly, but we're really going to try to keep this whole trip on exactly that, budget friendly, cheap if not free. So we might try out some trailhead parking, other possible places to kind of boondock or get some free overnights without having to do retailer parking lots. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just gonna wing it. Russ and I were just debating whether to maybe stay a second night, but then our neighbors up there fired up their construction type generator up there. It's not terribly bad, but no, it just reminded us that we want to get out and about. I'm not just going to sit here at Crooked Creek all for our 10 days. I wish I'd fix this. This banana hasn't worked in a long time. I could stand to fill some water jugs up, but yeah, wait, what's this? Huh. Okay. Anyways, I just gotta run down off my levelers. I think I'm ready. Grab my chair. That's only take a minute to get ready. We get on our way here to our next destination. As usual, on our exit out of Crooked Creek, we stop at the dump station, and Russ needs to take care of his tank, and I'm gonna get some fresh water and a couple of my jugs, and we'll be on our way out of here. We're on our way to a little town called Climax, Pennsylvania. There's a couple of towns that have some odd names in Pennsylvania. Probably every state has them, right? I think there's only a couple of houses in Climax, but just a quick mention here while we're still on the road. Of course, the van has a freshly rebuilt transmission. It's doing just fine. Checked it a couple of times. No, nothing's dripping. Doesn't seem to be leaking or anything. Nothing goofy going on like that. I think we're good. Somebody offered up a good piece of advice that, it's just freshly rebuilt. Maybe a little gentle break-in period locally. Back around the garage and back home in that area. Just let things kind of settle in. That's really is good advice. Like anytime I get a used vehicle, you never know. I kind of like to run it through its paces a little bit before I take it too far. Same kind of thing. Make sure it's going to be all right. But we did so far. Just taking it home from the transmission shop. I mean, it had a couple of test drives. There's a little bit of running time. Getting it home, and then on the way up to Crooked Creek, just kind of driving it easy and gentle and letting it do its thing, and it's been good. So, and we're not doing anything overly strenuous. It really kind of, to me, keeping it in Western Pennsylvania is kind of keeping it local. We're not just going to head off across the country in it. So, all right, I got a turn coming up here, so we'll be back in a minute.
Turn left to stay on Madison Road.
Alright, let's make sure Russ is still behind us.
Continue on Madison Road for 1.5 miles.
Alright, we're all good. And I should consult Russ when we get up here too. We're going to somewhere, we're going to see something that I like, but Russ doesn't. But he's being a good sport about it. Let's get up here. And then the GPS said, then turn right on the Climax Road. So we did. I'm just checking something out here I spotted. And then we turn right again. Look, there's this little old cemetery out here. This isn't where I was talking about. This is a little slight detour. I thought we're way out in the country. And so just a little turnaround by a cemetery. I wonder if we could park. Here for the night. little boondocking spot. Yeah, a little cemetery out here. Nothing else around. No little church. Just a little country cemetery. If it wasn't in plain view of the road out there, I might say let's give this a go. But we're gonna see if we can maybe get away with overnight parking down at the trailhead.
Take the next right onto Hendrick Road, T582, then turn right onto Climax Road.
Okay, and there it was. Alright, this hill goes way down into the valley. I'll check back in with you when we get there.
Take the next right onto Climax Road.
Wait, we already did that step. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you know how clear that water is. It's pretty clear. What a nice creek. Yeah, this is so remote. It's a one-lane bridge. It's even recently replaced. That's a pretty new bridge. And then down here is the rail trail. And there's nobody here. I don't see any signs about no overnight parking. This would be really nice if we get away with this. We can pull this off tonight. Quiet, peaceful down here. Russell's gonna get backed in and I'll get parked. Nice, the picnic tables right there, yeah. Okay, what I said earlier about having to check with Russ if we can be okay here or not. Okay, Russ has a phobia. I'll have to ask him if I have to edit this out or I can leave it in. Like me, I hate heights. Okay, if we were parked near a cliff, even if I didn't walk up to the edge and look over, that kind of freaks me out. But even kind of being in the vicinity, if we were camping and I knew that edge was over there, not even looking at it, if I knew there was a big edge over there, like 40 feet away, it might mess with me a little bit. So Russ hates tunnels. Russ is freaky about tunnels. So he might just looking over it at it, he might be like, just gives him that feeling inside, So I'm gonna see if he's comfortable here or not before we decide we're gonna stay for the day or try to stay tonight. So
I'm gonna probably go in just a little bit. I won't be able to go in very far. But
okay.
I might go in just a little bit.
All right. I can gear up with. I'm gonna take my big light.
Well, no, I'm talking like maybe 5 feet.
and depending on how you're feeling, you want to push your limits a little bit. I'll have a light.
Pushing my limits is going in.
It's going to 5 feet.
Yeah.
That is your limit.
Yep.
Okay. but you're okay away from it.
Oh yeah, this isn't bothering me at all.
All right.
This is cool. I mean, look at the formation around it, the rocks and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. It's so in this one here, this here is one of the ones that Bella and I will walk. Maybe it's about a quarter mile long. It's on a curve, but I don't think it's terribly long. Bella and I has walked longer, but some of these things, this is nice because it's easy. This is the one attraction. There's not like there's a tunnel, then a bridge, all these things way far away I want to go see. So I'm not gonna take the e-bike. Bella and I just walk it and be back. It'll be a nice walk for us. There's another one I have in mind. I guess the call-off point, but whether I take Bella or not. There's another one I have in mind of doing maybe in a couple of weeks or something. We might do something similar. There's a distance before you get to the first point of interest, and then good ways more for another point of interest and another. That one would be one I probably would take the e-bike on and leave her in the van, turn the air conditioner on, and be gone an hour or so. But That's kind of the difference. This one's easy for Bella and I, and we're just not gonna, go on a 6 mile each way hike. So, all right, we're gonna maybe get going here in a minute. All right, we're off and running. Bella's on her leash. I got a pretty bright light. All right, we'll get in here a ways and look around. Bella is fearless. We've done some long tunnels. I think we've done, I don't know, about 2,400 feet. And this one's only 400 or 500 feet, I believe. Yeah, is the camera starting to get dark on us? Let's turn around. All right, this is a big curve to the left. All right, hang on, let's try this light out now. See how this is gonna do. And shine it up. How's this working? Pretty good. Ooh, boy. Okay, so they repaired it in this far, which is maybe 100 feet. And check this out. Here's the original tunnel lining of the stonework, and it looks like they repaired recoated the ceiling, and then this side is also the original. It looks perfectly, the grouting and everything looks in perfect shape. So, a little discoloring. There's a gap. Nice road surface through here. All right. Can we see light? Oh, I can see light up there. I know you can't yet, but you will soon. What do you say, Bella? Heck. Hey, Ross. We're all, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. We're good. Okay. Bella's happy. She says, I can see light at the other end too. Now, this other end is the end I'm pretty sure was completely redone. So, yeah, it's not a very big tunnel. Okay. And it's wide enough too. It was double tracked. There's no doubt they don't make a tunnel this wide for a single track to run through. Nice, I can see way up here. They have another picnic table up at this end. Okay, I said earlier about, the amount of money that has been dumped into this Red Bank. Do I have that right? Is it Red Bank Valley Rail Trail? Oh, price is right here. Well, it's the Climax tunnel. Look at all the organizations that have donated to this trail system. So it's a pretty big segment. Pretty dang cool, ain't it? Bella. She is such a good girl. This is one of those times I wish the GoPro would zoom. It's just real picturesque back in there. Well, you can see that rock face back behind there. But this is nice. Yeah, this end was completely redone. There's no stonework there at all. That's all concreted. So that was a total redo here. And it's a nice little path up there. They got railing the whole way across there. So I guess you can get up around it. Oh, I'm sure people have climbed over it. Yes, I have seen photos now of people up top there, which means you have to go over that fence and up behind it. Pretty picturesque. And look, here, I'm sure you can see this. See all the mountain laurel? The mountain laurels are blooming. And there's some way up in there too, right up in here. And mountain laurels are, I guess, cousins of, what are they called? Rhododendrons. very closely related. No doubt that is a debris pile from probably from tunneling. I'm sure a lot of debris has gone, you know, just anywhere I could put it. Okay, there's another sign up here. Hopefully there's something with some dates and stuff on it, because neither side of the tunnel, neither end of the tunnel had a date on it to when it was built. And me, I didn't do enough research to already know that. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, very good. Check this out. This was yeah, this had to be this end, okay? Because the tunnel, because of the way the curve is. The other end, the curve goes this way. So that is this end. This house was built for the foreman of the low-grade division in 1876. And it cost for $313.50 to build that house. All right, look at the, okay, there's the women folk, okay, and all the kids, and the men folk. Yep, and there it is too. There's it's double tracked. See, there's two tracks going there. Pretty cool. Oh, so here, see, there was a major problem. That cave in, part of the ceiling came down. So 4 layers of brick thick they make these ceilings. Well, it's all fixed up now. There's an original blueprint. What do they call the gunite ring? 12 inches thick. Whatever. The circumferences and all that. All the specs on the original tunnel. All right, you can probably pause it. I'm going to go ahead and scan this quickly. And if you want to pause it and read it, there's that section. Okay. And then there's that section. And then there's that section. And then there's that section. There. I wonder how many people just did that and read it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Red Bank. What did I call it? Did I call it Red Bank? Was that right? Red Bank Creek? The Allegheny River. Oh, the trail. Oh, so here, this starts up in Brookville. Okay. Here's the tunnel. Here's why this the creek that runs down along here. Instead of following the natural valley that the creek runs in and coming the whole way out down around here and back in, when it's a loop, when it's something that big, it does make sense to just take the little shortcut. Just make the little tunnel and be on your way instead of going the whole way out around there. Other loops, not a big deal to go out around, but boy, something that big, that's pretty substantial. Here's another one. Oh, is that the Anthony? Oh, there's no tunnel there at all. That's just a bridge. The river zigzags. It just comes around and crosses. All right, there was another tunnel here somewhere. No, I'm wrong. That would be a different tunnel. We are here. This is the Climax tunnel. Instead of going all around here. I don't know. And somewhere there's another tunnel. Anthony's Loop, Climax tunnel. Somewhere there was another tunnel I seen on that signage back there. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, this all comes down and Red Bank feeds into the Allegheny River, which comes down through East Brady and down onto Pittsburgh. All right. That's what I wanted to, want a little more information on it. In memory of Winslow Stewart, his home was at the Big Rock at the east end of the Climax Tunnel. At the Big Rock. Must have been out that end. Oh, and for those of you that didn't read it, okay, the tunnel was completed 1st day of May, 1877. Okay, so, All right, we're gonna go back and see what Russ is up to. Gonna talk a little bit more whether we're gonna stay down here tonight. At least have some lunch. Well, it's pretty late. We're getting closer to dinner time, actually. What a nice day. It rained all morning, and it promised to clear up, and it did. Nice and shady down here. Bella, Bella, come here. Bella, come. Bella, come. Come on. Come on. I'm here. Says why. There's no good reason for me to. All right, Russ and I discussed it, and we decided we'd rather go somewhere that's maybe an actual camp spot that we can comfortably get out a grill and seats and, you know, legitimate campground type of setting. I do need to pull some more stuff out of here and reorganize. This is going to be an ongoing process for a bit till I need to put shelving and stuff in here, and until I get further along, it's just going to be. So I want to get out, and we want to get the, like I say, we want to get the grill out and stuff, and we're just not going to do that here at a trailhead and set up camp at a trailhead. Yeah, we're going to go somewhere else. So, all right, till next time, I'll see you.